What's up YouTube, you're watching SuperTogito, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking on Strength Perfect Cell's Dokkan event, which came out like 2 days ago, I believe, something like 2 days ago, 2-3 days ago. Regardless, we're going to be taking on his Dokkan event. It's had like a revamp, they've added a stage to it, so obviously you've got the Extreme Terror, which was like the tech Cell like main event. And now we're going to be doing the STR Cell event, which costs 50 stamina, of course. It's like a super difficulty sort of thing. I'm going to be taking my... I believe today we're going to be taking my super team. So I'm just now looking for a good... Oh, there we go. There's a very good super... I was going to say Super Vegito, but it's not. He's a Vegito Baru. So yeah, he's got what, 14 on the additional and then 12 on the old crit, so that's good. Here we go, taking this team. I've got these items as well. Obviously the sort of standard Senzu, King Yama, Ghost Usher and Fruit of the Tree of Might. I definitely won't need that, but I'm not going to bother replacing it because actually I'm intending to not use any items in this run. Purely because this event actually, it's not even that hard at all. I would say it would have been harder like a month ago, back when we originally should have got it instead of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but actually it wouldn't have been that hard then either. Like, there's not really much difference there. Both events are quite similar. The only difference I would say is that Vegeta's event has 4 stages, whereas this one only has 3, except the first stage of this event is like it's more than one enemy. It's like 5 Cell Juniors all fighting you at once. So, but it's still not hard. It's still not, you know, they're still not hard to beat. So you'll see there my HP is nearly 200,000, which is something that you'll routinely see when people start running the plus 120% leads, like the Super Saiyan 4s, you know, Final Form Cooler, all that sort of stuff. So so yeah, this is quite a good amount of health to have, especially when I've got one leader giving plus 50% and the other one's giving plus 70%. So actually these are, you know, the quality on it's looking a bit down. Is it? Maybe not. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know, just because obviously I've got my computer here this time. I've sort of moved the setup again, can you believe it? I've got my computer there and it just looks a bit off, but who knows. So I'm actually going to stick, I think, Vegito Blue in the front because of course he's going to block. It's quite unlikely that these guys do super attacks, so should be fairly safe, not having to worry about them. So let's go straight ahead and stop babbling on because we can get some good attacks in. That's actually the wrong guy, but oh well. And then we'll do... Might as well target that guy, I guess. If Vegito Blue can get a good few super attacks off, as well as doing well on his... So there you go, a crit counter attack. Then he can probably take out 1 Cell Junior at a time. The sort of gimmick to the Perfect Cell Dokkan event, which is the same as it always has been, is that he can heal. Which should be nothing new to people that have played Dokkan Battle for a while. Yeah, the fact that he heals. But it's not like he heals all of his HP. He will do eventually if you don't kill him in time, but he doesn't do it all in one go. It's very much a like, to start with he doesn't do it, so the first turn doesn't do it, second turn he does, I think the third he does. It's at least every other turn, so like second, fourth, sixth. But I don't even think I think it's more than that. I think it's like not the first one, but the second, the third, the fourth. So he keeps going after the first one maybe. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But we could do it this way. To be honest, if this team does well, it'll probably kill him in this turn. I know obviously he's a tech unit, Cell, so I have like a slight disadvantage. But realistically, all of these units can crit. They all can do additionals. It's highly possible that I'll just kill him now. Especially with the 30% buff that Super Vegito is going to give. And it's going to get a double super, so actually it's going to give them plus 60%. On their attacks, so that's cool. It's like nearly 1 whole health bar down. And I'm taking a super attack now. 100,000 is quite a lot to take in one go, but you just saw he got a crit. And he's going to get all of his other additional attacks. Can I get another one? No, okay. But to be honest, Kaioken can probably finish this now. There you go. So all in one turn. All before he only got one attack off basically, and it was a super attack. So just shows you sort of how this event can go. Like I said, this event actually is quite easy, to be honest. It's not really anything hard at all. We'll do it this way around, I guess. Do it that way? Yeah. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have to heal, to be honest. I didn't want to use an item, but I think I'm gonna have to heal, just because I took that. If I hadn't taken the super attack and it was a regular attack, I would have been fine because Vegito would have countered, and I wouldn't have taken like all the damage as it was. He would have like tanked a lot of it. So, but oh well, these things happen, and we'll go ahead and do that. See, like I said, to be honest, this event really isn't that hard. Like I was saying before, the gimmick with it is that Cell can heal, and to counteract him healing, or to stop him, or to reduce the amount he heals by, you want to be using a skill called Soul versus Soul, which actually quite a lot of units share actually. Okay, I'm getting supered now. That's not good. That was a lot of damage to take. Hopefully I don't take too much damage from these other attacks that he's going to do. No, I should be fine. I don't think he does 2 super attacks in a turn, so I should be fine. So yes, we're down to 1 health bar. Yeah, I'm fine. Should be fine. But I am noticing, actually, it's a bit... I don't know, I'm actually using a different Chromecast now. We have 2 different ones. We have like the Generation 1 and the Generation 2. I'm using the Generation 2 now, which I would have thought would have been better. I'm having to use that because the one I regularly use, the Generation 1 Chromecast, it had some issue with an update and it wouldn't actually do the update. It just stayed on like 0% for literally like an hour and it just didn't do anything. So I looked online. Turns out it could be an issue with the hardware, so who knows. We'll do them this way around, I guess. And I don't really know why I took all those, but to be honest, I'm not even expecting Cell to survive Vegito at all. He might even die right now. Or they're saying that you have to finish it with a super attack, and I don't think a counter counts as a super attack. So, there we go. He takes the L, and that was all done in under 8 minutes. So, yeah, to be honest, I probably could have done it quicker as well, because I was talking in between each bit. But it's just not a hard event at all. They've just... Oh, okay. That's weird. Hope I've kept my rewards and stuff, like, you know, the medals and stuff. Don't know why I would have received a verification error. Unless they've just done a hotfix or something. Kind of weird. Suspended game, let's see. It's probably going to be at the reward screen. Sounds like it. It's playing the music. So, good bit of science in the video, you know. There we go. Don't know what that was about. Whole verification failure. Who fucking knows? Maybe I lost connection, like right at the very end. Who knows? But anyway, that's basically the event. There's not really much else to say about it. Like you saw, it's not hard. I did have to use a Senzu Bean. If I'd brought a Super Sealer with me, I could have stopped him from doing that super attack to me, so I wouldn't have taken that damage. But at the same time, I find that bringing Super Sealer with this team isn't actually needed. You've got 2 units, potentially 3 if you take another blue if you take another Vegito Blue as a friend. You've got 3 units that can counter, and the rest all do crazy good damage. So as well as the countering units doing really good damage themselves. So it's not really a case of you need a Super Sealer on this team. Or on the Extreme team, to be honest, because I run Golden Freezer and Janemba, and they both block really well, so you don't really need any Super Sealers at the moment, at least. On the mono teams, I still think you do, though. Obviously, on a mono AGL team, a Super Sealer is like not stupidly necessary, because you can obviously get by without it, but if you have one, it makes every event just so easy, like too easy, because you just seal everything, and then you watch as Vegito... Super Vegito just literally carves his fucking Spirit Sword through everything. It's hilarious to watch. So that's basically it. That's basically the Dokkan event, and this should be the last one before we get the Super Saiyan 4s. So so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you also are looking forward to, as well as I, the Super Saiyan 4s, the 2-year anniversary, all of that. We should at that point as well, or in the next coming weeks, we should actually get access to a new sort of, I suppose it's not a game mode because it's doing the exact same thing, it's just a new stage, I guess. A new event basically called Boss Rush. If you've not seen JP or heard anything about it, basically it's like a gauntlet type thing where there are 4 different stages to start with. JP just got a 5th stage, but we'll talk about that in a moment. There are four stages, and I think I've explained this in a previous video, but I'll briefly do it now again for anyone who doesn't know. So stage 1 is facing off in a row, in one like sitting, facing off against STR Broly, Tech Cell, Physical Kid Buu, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then is it Int Gohan or Janemba? Huh. I think it might be Janemba actually. I can't think. I can't think. Basically, it's the original 5 units, so it should be Ultimate Gohan really, but I get the feeling it's not for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it is. And then stage 2 is all those 5 guys, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Gogeta, Janemba, Beerus, and Ultimate Gohan. So it's like all of the 10 first Dokkan Fest units. And then stage 3 and 4, which are like Super 2 difficulty and Super 3, I think. Maybe even Super 1 and 2, I don't know. They are the demi-gods. So Kaioken Blue Goku, and then Golden Frieza, and then Goku Black, and then if it's done the same way as JP without any changes from Global, it'll be Perfect Cell. Then it'll be Vegeta. But if it's done in the same way that Global's released the events, they'll swap Vegeta and Cell around to mirror how they've been released on Global, but who knows, they might do that. And then stage 4 basically is all those 5, and then also you have to do Super Vegito afterwards, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Physical Broly, Buhan, so Super Gohan Absorbed, Omega Shenron, and then you also have to do, after that, Rose Goku Black, Vegito Blue, Fusion Zamasu, and then finish it off with Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. So you have to do, like, what is that, 14 bosses in one sitting with one team, and you can't use continue. So if you die, you come out basically, but at least the event requires you to use no stamina, so you can do it as many times as you want, whenever you want. There's no time limit on it, there's nothing like that, there's no like use limit per day like there is on Battlefield. So yeah, that's basically everything I want to talk about. The camera is literally going to shut off in a moment, so I'm going to have to say bye to you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.